Okay, so again, let's try to get all of it finished up. All right, make sure you're doing a good job. All right, so first thing here is graphing. So to graph -5/7 x plus 3, we just go up 3, plot a point. Then from there we go what? Down 5 and right 7. All right, everybody should be feeling pretty good about that. Yes, sir.
How come we don't go to the left?
Because remember, only one of them is negative.
Yeah,
-5, +7.
well, is it always like that?
If it's negative, yes, you go down and to the right. All right, if you have trouble, you could say up 5 and left 7. That's the same. You with me? All right. So anybody have any questions graphing that? All right, let's take a look at number 4. For number 4, we had to do what? Divide by 5. So y equals 1/5 x minus 2. Where are we starting at? -2. And then from there we go what? Up 1 and to the right 5. Anybody have any questions with that?
Can it be 0 at all over 5?
No, 0 would be,
Oh,
what?
it's one straight.
Yeah, it's a horizontal.
That makes
0 would be horizontal. Palmer, you all right over there? All right, we did 6. Okay, y equals -4. All right, it's just the what? Horizontal line at -4. Anybody have any issues with that? Yes, sir.
What are you asking for the slope?
No, I was just asking you to graph. If you want, you can say the slope equals 0 and the y-intercept is -4. But it's just asking you to graph, okay? So for number 8, I need to do what first? What? For number 8. What do I need to do for number 8? Move the x. When I move the x, it becomes what? -9x minus 14. Now what? Right, so y equals -9/7 x minus 2. Is everybody okay with that? So we go down 2. Can I really go down 9? No, because it'll take me to -11. So I go up 9. And then if I go up 9, I must go what? To the left 7. Leah, what's the matter?
I have a question on number 4.
Okay, well, hold on. We're on number 8. Yes. So instead of going down 9, right, and to the right 7, because I would run out of room. Do you agree with this? If I go down 9 here, if I go down 9, I'd be off. Do you agree? So instead of going down 9, I just converted the slope -9/7 to 9 over -7. So this means up, this means left. Yes, sir.
If since the y isn't isolated right away, do we always just move that?
Yes, right. You're putting it in this format, y equals mx plus b. Agreed?
Mhm.
That's how you're gonna slope, that's how you're gonna graph it. What, Maggie?
Why do you go left and not right?
Because I went up,
Okay.
up and to the left, or down and to the right. Those are the same thing. All right. It's just if you go down, you won't be on the graph. Okay, let's take a look at number 10, writing the equation. right? So y equals mx plus b. Everybody good with that? Everybody good? What's the y-intercept? I like that. The slope is definitely 5/1. Right? But the y-intercept is in fact 4, right? So your equation is y equals 5x plus 4. Is everybody okay with that? Anybody have any issues? Anybody have any issues with that? 5/1 is the same as 5. All right. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Anybody have any questions so far? All right. So number 12 is just what equation? Thank you. Very good. X equals -5. Anybody got a problem with that? All right, I'm feeling pretty good. All right. When I plugged in for number 14, -2, I ended up with what? Plug in 0. Plug in 2. Very nice. So -2, 2. 0, 5. 2, 8. Yes, sir.
Check on the calculator.
Yeah, you can, if you want. That's a good idea. Everybody take your calculator out. I really would like for you to use your calculator, right? To check your work. Thank you, Peter. So everybody go to Y1. Everybody hit Y equals. And now type in 3/2 x plus 5. Everybody with me on that? 3/2 x plus 5. If you forget where the fraction is, it's alpha x, or you can just hit literally 3 divided by 2. Now, there's a table button on your calculator. You can hit second graph. If you hit second graph, the table comes up. If you just hit graph, it'll show you the graph. If you hit second graph, the table will come up. Does everybody see that? And you see the table. What? And the table, if you put in -2, 0, 2, it'll coordinate with those y values. Yes,
Wait, why do we hit once you put in the equation?
graph. And it shows you the graph, right?
Yeah.
If you want to look at the table, you can hit second graph. And you can see the table. And you can type in -2, 0, 2. All right, or you can scroll up and down depending upon how you have your settings. Anybody have any issues with that? Peter, was that good?
Yeah.
Palmer, are you with me or not? Mr. Grape, are you okay with that or not? Okay. Here we go. Let's move on. What, Leah?
When I put it in the graph and or like in the table, it just says that the answer's 7 for all.
That means you didn't type it in correctly.
Like everything negative.
Go to y equals. You have to go to y equals. Top left is y. You have to type in the graph first. You have to type in the equation. 3/2 x plus 5. You see it now? Were you able to get the x in there? You good or not?
So I put the +5 in the next one.
No. You type it under Y1,
Yeah, so that would- Then we'll-
then you can hit graph. And then it'll show you the graph. You didn't put the X in, Leah. Go to Y equals.
Hmm.
What do you have in there? Come on. Where's the X at? You have to put the X in after the 3/2. You have to hit the X button, and the X button is right next to the alpha. And now graph. Now go to your table. All right, good. All right, here we go. Number 16, calculating the slope for 16, m is equal to -5 over 12. Anybody get that? Slope is -5/12. 18, slope equals -15 over 19. Anybody get that? 20, m equals -7 over 5. Anybody get that? Anybody have any problems with the slopes? All right, 22, rise over run to get from one point to the other point. All right, we went up how many? And we went over how many? 6. Slope equals 5/6. Everybody good with that? All right, here we go. We did 23, 24. Now let's do 25. Now 25 should have been easy, right? Because we're doing it in point slope. What? You want to tell me the answer? Go. Come on, guys. That's how easy that is. That's how easy. Yes. Yes, of course. Right. Very nice. All right. I just put that there to show you that I substituted in 0. Amaya, yes. Yes. Hold on a second. Everybody's good with 25. Anybody having trouble with 25? All right. Remember what I'm trying to tell you. What you don't know on this review, you're not going to know on the test. All right. That's what I've been trying to tell you. All right. You have a calculator to check your work. All right. You have a calculator to check the table, the graph. There's all kinds of information for you to double check to make sure you do well. All right. Here we go. Now we're going to write it in point slope. Hold up now. Listen. Yeah, let's go ahead and write this one in point slope. And then I'm going to change the next one. What's the slope? Did you get it? Slope, Amaya thinks is 3. Does anybody agree with that? Everybody good with the slope is 3? All right, now give me a point slope. Perfect. All right, that's what we want. Now, from here, all right, you could have said, or you could have chosen the other point, which was y minus 13 equals 3 times x minus 5. Either one of those is good. Anybody have any problems with that? All right, now I've been doing point slope. Did I change any of these for you guys yesterday? All right, so I'm going to do this one in standard form. All right, cross out point slope and put standard form. All right, we're going to practice in standard form. All right, but I still first need it in point slope. All right, I still need it in point slope. Palmer, you going to write it in point slope first?
Plus 2 equals -3 or x minus 3.
Okay, there we have it. All right, that's in point slope. Now I need to convert it to standard form. Am I allowed to have a fraction in standard form? No. So You know what? Let's, I thought I confused some people by multiplying by 4 first. So what I want to do is I want to distribute this first. All right, I want to distribute this first. All right, so y plus 2 equals negative 3/4 x plus 9/4. Anybody got a problem with that? What? Why would you not? Well, I don't even know what that means. Why would you not? I'm distributing the negative 3/4. Negative 3/4 times x is negative 3/4. Negative 3/4 times negative 3 is 9/4, Palmer. All right. Now I need to multiply everything through by what? 4, because I'm not allowed to have fractions. All right, when I multiply everything through by 4, I get 4y plus 8 equals negative 3x plus 9. Anybody got a problem with that? Tell me quickly. Yeah, the denominator. Or we say a common denominator. All right, but the only fraction in the denominator is 4 this time. Okay? All right, now I need the x and y on the same side. So I got to add 3x to both sides. And I have to subtract 8. And when I do that, what do I have? What?
4y, 3x equals 1.
In standard form, what comes first, Palmer?
4y. The 3x. 3x plus 4y equals 4y.
Yep, 3x plus 4y equals 1. That's standard form. Everybody good with that? All right, now we'll do slope intercept form for the next one. All right. Sadie, why don't you write it in point slope for me first? Go.
Y plus 2 equals 5 plus 4.
Beautiful. Now what? Right.
Plus 1, and then minus the 2x plus 7, and then it's y equals 5x plus 8.
You are amazing, girl. That was perfect. Perfect. All right, I want to do the next one in standard form also. Just for extra practice. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna let you help me with this one. All right, calculate what the slope is for me. I need everybody to help me with 30. Sorry, tell me what the slope is. Anybody else get -2? We're good with -2. Y minus 5 equals. Perfect. Anybody, hold on a second. Anybody having problems with that? What? What's 15 minus 5? What's -3 minus 2? That's okay. It's a common mistake. You just did 3 minus 2 by accident. You with me now, right?
Yes.
All right. What?
And standard is the y and x equals on the same side.
No, yeah, X and Y on the same side. Look at the top of your paper at the very top. All right. I think even on the test tomorrow, I put that up there for you. You hear me? I think I did. I'll double check. I'll let me. But when I'm done with this, I'll double check for everybody. All right. I think I did put that up there. All right. Okay, now go ahead, sorry. Now what? If we're going in standard form, distributed, what do you get? And then what? Yep, and then Perfect, perfect. And so I end up with,
Two.
perfect. That's what I want. 2x plus y equals 9. 2x plus y equals 9. Anybody have an issue with that? Anybody? Nothing? Okay, here we go. Slope intercept. I like it. We're going to write this one in slope intercept. All right, Luke, help me out, buddy. What's the slope?
8 minus
Well, I know that. What did you get? -1. And then what's the other one? Yes. Shh, let him get it. So do you see where it's two negatives, right? Positive what? Yes, positive 1/2. You good with that? All right, so now write it in point slope form. Go. Good. Okay, now we're going to distribute the 1/2.
1 x.
Yes. Now we're allowed to have fractions. So now I got to multiply everything through by what?
2.
2. And what do I get?
2 minus 18 equals 8/3
Half,
x.
half of 2. And then -6. Agreed? All right, so now what? Yep, that's right. And what? And then what? What do I do with the -18? Yes, you add 18. Perfect. All right, now simplify that for me.
15.
So these cancel. So what's left on the left side? Come on, man. What's left on the left side?
1 x negative 1 x plus 2.
Good job. Equals. What's -6 plus 18? 12. Is my x allowed to be negative? Yes, that's what I want. Come on now, buddy. All right, tomorrow's a big day. You think you're all right with that? You got it? Luke? You sure? All right, come on, buddy. I want you to do good tomorrow. All right, you got to be able to do that. All right, tell me, girl. I'll post it for you. Okay, standard form again. All right, Evan, you want to give it a shot? All right, tell me, buddy, what's your slope? Well, tell me what the 6 over what kind of 3? Do you agree with that? So what is that? Yes. Okay, let's write it now. Good work. Keep going. Negative what? What's -2 times x? right? We're just distributing a -2. Do we agree? And then how are we getting 3? Yes. Agreed? Okay, come on now. Add the 2x. And then, yes, sir, good job. Final answer.
2x plus 1 equals
You're right.
13.
Yes. 2x plus y equals 13. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Come on. All right, last one. 33. Go ahead.
Y plus
Hold on. Anybody have a problem with that? All right, keep going, kiddo.
1 plus 2 you subtract the x, you subtract the 2.
Hold up. Subtract 3x. Subtract 2. I'm listening.
Then you do negative 3x plus y equals negative 13.
Negative, Bill, be careful now. -15 and -2 is negatives. Yeah, that's okay. And now tell me.
And then you change the sign, so you do 3x minus y equals positive 17.
Yes, there we have it. 3x minus y equals 17. You good?
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I mean it. There's nothing different. All right. It's nothing different. All right. Absolutely the same thing. I just cut. This has 33 problems. There's probably 22 on the test. All right. So I just cut each section down a little bit. All right. And I think I wrote it in order: point slope, slope intercept, standard, point slope, slope intercept, standard. All right. And I'll double check to see if I put the formulas up the top like I did right now. But listen, we're not talking. All right. No one's talking. All you're doing is put in a blank copy and start from scratch. All right. What? All right.